out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Allen's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. Is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to all those of you who are locked on the line. A special good evening to all those of you looking at us from all over the world. A special good evening to you. I got, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a very busy day. You heard about the fire officer that got killed, but I tell you something, that is questionable circumstances. Whether you like it or not, something is not right. Something is not right here. Who goes to a christening during the day? You understand? Who goes to a christening during the day? You understand? All those of you who are looking at me on YouTube, a special good evening to you. Remember, those of you on YouTube can subscribe at I.A.N. Network on YouTube. And those of you on Facebook, you can also follow me on I.A.N. Network on Facebook. Those of you who have downloaded the app and whatnot, the I.A.N. app on your Android phone, your Samsung phone, any phone, you go to Google Play, you download the app, just so you download your games and whatnot. Just type in I.A.N. app and you can look at Crime Watch. Right there on your iPhone, anywhere in the world, both phones, anywhere in the world, you can look at Crime Watch, and also IANAllen.org. Remember, you can report crime anonymously. You need to tell me what exactly is going on in your area out there, because it just ain't easy. I need information. Oh, I realize Promax says it is with us now. It's a yellow cornflower. Promax just join us, product placement. Wow, it's not easy. So, yeah, let me get that right here. I'm not getting any feedback or anything here. I don't know if anybody could tell me anything. Yeah. All right, so where we starting? Tragedy at workplace. As an employee of the Trinidad Cement Limited, TCI was reportedly crushed to death at the Mayo plant early on Wednesday. He's been identified as Garvin Ramoutar. And I only hope he get good compensation. Because whenever you see things happen to workers and things, they're like dog, you know. Hold on. On the scene trying to remove him. Yeah, we are supposed to blur it out. Yeah, fire officers on the scene. Right? Guys, yeah. Okay, it's really sad, really sad. Fire officers on the scene there, and they're trying to move in. I mean, that's real sad, boy. He's been identified as Garvin Ramoutar. Around 4 a.m., Ramoutar was pulled into a machine at the plant and crushed to death. Imagine a man where you leave his family, carry to work, his little lunch and all kind of thing. That is somebody relative. I don't know if he's married, I don't know what, boy. Investigations are currently ongoing, and due to this incident, operation came to an immediate halt. Fire officers as well as police officers, and I only hope they cast no blame upon him, because let me tell you something. They are going to get a good lawyer, let the family get a good lawyer, don't sign nothing. Yeah, I just telling you, people might get vexed. I just telling you, because remember, nobody cares about the poor man, you know. Nobody cares about the small man, you know. Who dead every day. I just telling you how big companies think. I ain't saying that these people think like that, but last time, where the 4 workers were pulled into a pipeline. You remember, nobody don't care about workers. Once and business as usual, a couple of months after, everything running nice, everybody going to work, the managers, everybody going to work. And but when this happened to a small man, because let me tell you something, you can't be a big gun, a little machine operator, you're going to get a little money, you leave your family home. Yeah, I'm just telling you, you know, there are people who, the family might be home and whatnot, and it's really sad. You remember the 4 people in them? You must never forget how workers are treated out here. And when you die and thing and you have nothing to get, I mean, what sense? Because somebody, I don't know if he have children, I don't know if he's a father, I don't know, but nevertheless, I don't know if his mother is alive, his father is alive, if you have siblings and whatnot. I can imagine they are so distraught. If they have any information and would like to share it with us, please let us know. But ladies and gentlemen, a guy identified as Garvin Ramoutar, who works at TCL, was pulled into a machine at the plant and crushed to death. I tell you, it's easy when you're looking for bread, you know. When you're looking for bread, people are risking your life, and that is so sad, yeah? That is so sad. That is so sad, so sad. And I don't know if there are cameras, I don't know if people see, you know, they might say, oh, he wasn't supposed to be there. Oh, can I tell you, yeah, you know, oh, can everybody's bad for themselves, you know. Like the money is their own, insurance money is their own. But just to the family, I just telling you up front, I mean, I know people who previously worked TCL, I know people from TCL. I just tell you up front, make sure and consult with an attorney, because before you meet any officials, before the family meet any officials from TCL, anybody from the company, and you know, make sure you speak to a prominent attorney, You have some good attorneys out there, so make sure you speak with them first. You know, you have Umlala, you have a Jared Ramdeen, you have people. You have Lawrence Maraj, you have Israel Khan. You have yeah, you have Attorney Jagdev Singh. Yeah, Attorney Jagdev Singh. You have good. Yeah, you have smart lawyers out here, intelligent people. Make sure you take head honcho, because they have a cream of the crop on it. They have a cream of lawyers out there. Then make sure you take the family, take the cream of the crop on it, because it's TCL you're going after, yeah? You might want to know, say, my first thing you might tell me, oh, I.A.N, you're wising up, people have to wise up. Let me tell you something, there's nobody out in Trinidad and Tobago. Let me tell you something, there's nobody outside in Trinidad and Tobago that wising up the small man like myself, you know. Nobody's wising up. Want to say a special to Fab India Expo. Want to say also SNS Passad spend 1,000 to enter, and they could win 300,000. Also Freeport Medical Center, Varma Steel, and just look at Varma Steel ads, Double R Restaurant, Homeland Marketing, Neo Eyewear, Pandol Multi-Symptom. This break is brought to you courtesy these advertisers and them. And remember, if you're not senior and you're not making no money, too bad for you. Let's take a fast break.
Oh boy, why is this happening?
What happened?
The Fab India Expo is closing on Monday, the 28th of November.
We have so many events to attend, and I didn't even get my clothes as yet.
I hear their shipment got delayed, but it just arrived. They have the latest variety which they'd like to sell before they leave. That means huge discounts.
Listen, we still have a few more days. From now on, I will go every day to have lunch and dinner.
Let's tell all our friends so everyone can enjoy the final days of the Fab India Expo.
Fab India Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Shoguanas. Definitely closing on Monday, 28th November.
Fun and shopping both at the Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market starting the 2nd of December. All the entertainment. Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market starting on the 2nd of December, opening daily from 10 a.m.
'Tis the season for giving. Unwrap your wish when you shop at S&S Passard Supermarket this Christmas and win over $300,000 in prizes. This November, unwrap your wish for a hassle-free 2023. 10 lucky customers will win free groceries all year long. Spend $1,000 and over to enter. Catch the season's lowest prices on holiday snacks, hams, grogs, and give the gift of food with ready-to-go hamper bags and gift vouchers. Visit any of our 3 locations: 91 High Street, Rio Claro, 24 St. Anne's, Mayaro, and 3 Guaguayari Main Road, Mayaro. S&S Passard Supermarket. Simply better shopping.
Looking for an approved dialysis center? Need a CT scan urgently? Doctor visit for a checkup? Freeport Medical Center is here for you. Conveniently located at 105 Freeport Mission Road, Freeport. Contact us now at 673-1069.
In construction, time is money. Get your roofing materials at the #1 supplier, Varma Steel. Shop today, collect upon purchase, or have it delivered within 24 hours. 28-gauge pre-painted roofing sheets, $27 per foot. 26-gauge pre-painted roofing sheets, $36 per foot. Get purlin, steel beams, high-grade roofing sheets, chain link wire, decking pans, and much more at Varma Steel. Order, pay, collect, and go. It's that quick and easy. Visit, call, or WhatsApp today.
Delicious meals and cold drinks at Double R Restaurant and Bar. Enjoy local cuisine daily and our Saturday Riverline menu: fireside duck, cascadoo, goat head, lagoon rice, and more. Delivery available in the Chaguanas area. Call us today for more info. Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
Neo Eyewear presents its latest designer eyewear collection. Come in and see our new arrivals of Versace, Giorgio Armani, Michael Kors, Coach, Ray-Ban, Kate Spade, Fossil, Marc Jacobs, Boss, DKNY, 9 West, and much more. Call us at 390-3196 or 672-5052. Find us on Facebook. We carry one of the largest selection of spectacle frames in the country, over 1,300 frames to choose from.
Feel better, Mom. Panadol Multi-Symptom. Relief in minutes. 7 cold and flu symptoms. Panadol Multi-Symptom. A dose of efficacy and care.
For cold and flu symptoms, Panadol. Relief always by your side.
Yeah, I just telling you, I mean, boy, you know, that thing stick on my mind, yeah? With respect to the Chinese businessman with the five Spanish nationals robbing him, have him on the ground there. Look at the video. Remember this video? Yeah. Well, whoever, a customer or whatever, but they're showing you. You know, and I tell you this, yeah, and everybody, people might get vexed with me. It's too much. We have to send back people. Let me tell you something. People all, you know, some of you not really inclined to external news, huh? Yeah, like what's going on in the Caribbean or outside here, and people just live in a little bubble here. Look in Dominican Republic. The Prime Minister there, the President, sorry, they have he realized that it's so close proximity to Haiti, and because they're on the border. Because I remember when I went to Haiti for the earthquake. If you have any photographs with the Haiti while during the earthquake there, that we took a helicopter and we had to leave Haiti because they were looting and bacchanal thing there. And I went across the Dominican Republic, drop out there, yeah, and that was it. And Real nice place, but you realize a lot of Haitians going across. They realize the Dominican Republic can't sustain them. They realize the health system can't sustain them. They realize there's a lot of crime now, you know, in the Dominican Republic. And the president come out and say, yeah, what's going on? I don't care if your child born here, me I care who born here, and everybody has to go back. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Because whether some of you like it, some of you mightn't like me for that, but we have a situation in our hands. And I will come back to that. 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 Let me stick with my local news. All right? The country has recorded 27 murders. 27 murders for the month of November. We had 27 murders. Of the killing, 26 took place with the firearm. I like to report to you, like, you know, it's like a come-start meeting, you know, with commissioner business, you know. The killing were recorded, one in Tobago, one in Laventille, one in Pleasantville, one in Maloney, one in Tacarigua, one in Freeport, one in San Fernando, 2 in Tenapuna, 1 in Chamflair, 2 in Carnage, 3 in Valencia, 2 in Malik Barataria, 1 in St. Joseph, 1 in San Plaza, 1 in Mova, 1 Diego Martin, 1 Carney Savannah Road, 1 Point Forte, 1 San Juan, 1 Aruca, and 2 in Sangre Grande. At least 13 persons were shot, with 2 of the victims being killed between a 5-hour period. The shooting happened in San Juan, Tenapuna, Sangre Grande, Aruca, Dabidi, and Guayaguayari. Yeah. In a 5-hour period, during this month, in a 5-hour period, 13 persons were shot, dead. But shot, sorry. 2 were killed. In fact, hold on. 2 were killed. Between, let me break it down for you. 5 p.m. and 8:30 p.m., 13 people got shot in Trinidad and Tobago. I assure you, 2 died. So in a 5-hour span, from 5 o'clock to 8:30 in the night, from 5 p.m., 3 hours, 6, 7, 8, 3 hours. Look at my head hot. 13 people got shot in Trinidad. 2 died. Yeah. You know how much Venezuelans and all kind of thing doing the thing and involved in gang and all kind of thing in this country? But nobody want to put on their foot because everybody has security, who are escort, who are this, who are that, who have cameras at home, who live in gated communities. They do business. Those who live in high house, don't give a flying hoot about those who live in a flat house, and always remember that, you know. Those who live in high house don't care who flat out, you know. They don't bother them because them living upstairs, all their furniture upstairs. Them don't care about those living in an apartment or downstairs by them, or people living by downstairs by their mother and them, or the father-in-law and them, and they live in downstairs in an apartment with 2, 3 children, and they don't care. People just don't care about blood victims, you know. But I just come out to tell you that 13 people get shot between 5 o'clock yesterday and half past 8 last night. That's almost 3 hours and a half. Right? 2 died. I just want to tell you too. A female firefighter. And listen to this bacchanal. You want to hear bacchanal? Listen to this bacchanal. Something I write about this. I was telling my researcher, something I write about this, you know. Because I just telling you, where the fire officer, where the gun, a gun was found, right where she was sitting. Right under she foot here. Right here. Right here. Don't ask me I want to know that. But it's sad. You just know what people doing. You just doesn't know. Me are discrediting nobody, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know. I'm not discrediting nobody. But that's what the report said. A female firefighter was gunned down and 2 men injured during an ambush at Jacob Court Road, northeastern settlement in Sangre Grande last night. An illegal Glock pistol and 14 rounds of ammunition was found under the body of the firefighter, 47-year-old Simone Ramsaroop, who was gunned down while driving a vehicle at Jacob Court, northeastern settlement in Sangre Grande. And this is what I heard. I heard that people return fire from the area there. Yeah. No, listen to me. Ramsaroop of Roland Avenue, Trin City, was assigned to the Arima fire station. She died in a driver's seat. Her blue Nissan Versa motorcar, registration PDB 8941. 38-year-old Curlan Thomas, Ramsaroop's common-law husband, and 20-year-old Cheyenne Chancoso of Coal Mine Sangre Grande were also shot in the vehicle and remains critical. According to a police report, around 8:30 p.m., the 3 victims were in the car which were proceeding along Jacob Court Road near Dude's Man Minimart when 4 men, all armed guns, emerged from a dark area and opened fire on them. We're hearing otherwise. That's what we're hearing. Thomas and Trancoso fled from the vehicle but collapsed a short distance away and was assisted by villagers who took them to the Sangre Grande police station. But what I Sangre Grande hospital. But what I hear is that somebody run somewhere and give our ex-policeman the fires. That is what we're hearing. That is what we're hearing. I was telling you. That is what we are hearing. And some of you mightn't like to hear that. But we are hearing that when the shooting start and the bacchanal start, people run across to somebody and hand over their firearm. And were taken to hospital. But nevertheless, a firearm was found under by the thigh of the fire officer. An illegal firearm. A Glock 9mm pistol with 14 rounds of ammunition. Just letting you know that. They were on their way to a christening Tuesday. And let me tell you something. They said that they were on their way to a christening. But I just want you all to know that there was an intense investigation and it had no christening in Jacob Hill. It had no christening. So I don't know if they had a christening somewhere that we didn't know of, but the area that they were in there had no christening. It had absolutely no christening. Right? They had absolutely no christening. So I don't know what exactly they was doing there. And because everybody, the police, the investigators, everybody went back to Jacob Court Road. I got the information. It had no christening no way. So what christening them went to? I hear in a talk that when people hand over the firearm, the fires, to an ex-policeman, a retired policeman friend. But, yeah, that's what I heard. But the firearm was on the driver's side. The driver's side. But the firearm where she was seated, right here, the firearm was found. One firearm. Now the talk is, don't get me wrong, I know some of you might get vexed, but this is how we got it. There was an exchange of gunfire, a shootout. Plain and simple. So what forensic will have to do is that, I don't know if they did it, sorry, not forensic will, the police should have done tests to see if there were ballistic on her hands. The two individuals that went to the Sangre Grande police, the Sangre Grande hospital, these two people here that were shot, check and see if they had gunpowder residue on their hand. But you know we in Trinidad already now. I just letting you know. Because that is Ramsaroop, common law husband, Curlan Thomas. That is common law husband. All right, police officer, Eastern Division, ERP, unit responded to the shooting and found Ramsaroop dead in the driver's seat of the car with a Glock pistol protruding from under her body. A serial number of the weapon was filed off and its magazine contained 14 rounds of ammunition and live rounds of 9mm ammunition. Crime scene investigators recovered 39 spent shells casing, 1 live 5.56 ammunition, 2 projectile, 1 live round of 9mm ammunition at the scene. Officers of the Region 2 Homicide Bureau of Investigation are probing. So they realized when they found so much ammunition, come back to me, in the shooting, they found, monsieur, are here? So where these people were shooting, right? Were shooting, they found spent shells right here. Right? Whoever was shooting from them, from that side, their spent shells was somewhere. But in the area there was an exchange. of gunfire, causing the fire officer, Ramsaroop, to lose her life. All right? When they checked the car, they found a Glock by her thigh. So sad. She was assigned to Arima. I'm not discrediting nobody. I don't want nobody to get vexed with me. You know, when you talk, everybody, sometimes you see how I tell somebody, when you like it's Beatam and Sealots, and then you first say, yeah, that's true, but when it's somebody of high social standing and whatnot, you have to be cautious because you know nobody say, but if that's what they say, that's what they say. And that's what everybody went back to sit and it have no christening in that area, nothing. That christening never happened. I just want you to know. Let me take a fast break by time. Hey, I saw Neil Cool. In fact, Neil Cool is back with us. Yeah, he's back with us. He's apparently, you know what I tell you this here? Neil Cool is back. Neil Cool Christmas. When 20,000 is Christmas, make any purchase of 3,000 or over and and you can automatically enter the giveaway competition runs from October the 12th to January the 6th. Winners will be announced on January 9th. The promotion is approved by NLCB. Call us for free quotation or leave a direct message and we will reply right away. Located at Rodney Road. So get in contact with Neil Cool. There's a big promotion. Once you purchase an air conditioner, you're going to a competition. It's been approved by NLCB. You can win 20,000. Also, Mata Imports Limited. They can do all your pickup trucks and whatnot. And we specialize in 4x4 SUV cars and accessories. Also, Fuchs Titan, as you can see, Titan engine oil distributed by Caribbean Automotive Distributors for good German vehicles. Well, taxi cars can use this too. Yeah? When you go tell them you want the Fuchs Titan engine oil. Boy, yes, I had to cool myself with that. Also, Gable X, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you want to put your puncher creme, you want to do your bottles, you want to have giveaways, you want to have promotions. You can go to my Gable X and buy your bottles too, you know. Well, if you buy it in a big way, you know, because they produce 500 million bottles a year. All of the Caribbean, all out in South America, everything. So, you have puncher creme, you have all kind of fancy bottle you could do. You know, we did a live for them, a live, where we showed all the machine and all the different designer bottles and whatnot. So let's say you want to sell puncher creme, you want to sell nuts, you want to make some nice sorrel drink and thing, and you do it in a big way, they could do all kind of fancy bottle and thing. And when you go tell them, and I'll send you, yeah, don't beat up. Also, Legacy Weekends Bar presents annual Cooler Cruise on Friday the 25th of November. Right, it's a big cruise, live performance by Simone Ramsaroop. Boarding at the Blackjack Marina in Chaguaramas at 7 p.m. and sailing at 8. Tickets are only $2,000. Also, SNS Passad, well, boy, well. Imagine you could spend $1,000 by SNS, and you have an opportunity to win $300,000. What are you waiting on? And also, Bright Ideas, huge 50% off on chandeliers and lighting fixtures. They have 25% off on flowers and Christmas flowers, curtain and ornaments and whatnot. Christmas stuff and kitchen thing and curtain and the rod and thing. All 25%, 50%. All Bright Ideas location. Rio Claro, Princeton, Point 14, Call City, Marabella, and Chagonas. You don't understand. You don't understand. These people spend a fortune to advertise on our show because they realize it's over 12 million or almost 13 million people watching. You understand? 12 million people watching. How much? Wow, and I'm sure it went up. Is that the latest date? Check the next date again. Let me see, 12.6 million for the year. And we had 2.6 million just in October that watching. So advertisers are not stupid. Neil Cool, they are smart. You have big companies like Fuchs and them, right? The engine oil people. They think about it. Now you have Promasa, a big company called Promasa. They advertise in this flour here, yellow corn flour, natural refined. Yeah. So just imagine that. So, I mean, you have Shiklisha also. Just imagine that these people are not. No, Shiklisha don't make corn flour, sorry. And just imagine that they know that when they get their product, because everybody here will tell you they tried different platforms. They tried Facebook, they tried YouTube, they tried all kind of things, but they don't have that kind of following. They don't have it, it just does not work. Yeah, I know a lot of people, advertisers here, try different platforms and just didn't work for them. But they can tell you when they come to Crime Watch, wow, down to the man in Crookout Stin and the man in Johnny Walker Bottle know about you because everybody's watching. All right? So I'm happy for them. And if you're not making money, well, so sad for you because you're not advertising. Let's take a break. And I'll continue, eh?
This Christmas, win $20,000 with Neil Gould. Neil Gould! Just spend over $3,000 and your name will go down for entry. That easy, boy! It's that easy. So like yourself, handle yourself, and win $20,000 with a Neil Gould Christmas. Neil Gould and cuando la sala la 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 la.
Matai Imports Limited, the #1 pickup shop in Trinidad and Tobago. Come check out our new showroom located at Hassan Ali Trace, Parbury Road, Barrackpore. We specialize in all 4x4, SUV, and car accessories such as bed liners, tray covers, side steps, body kits, and more. For all pickup, call 654-5234, 391-3043, 360-8773 for more information. Matai is the man to fix up your van.
Attention drivers! Fuchs Titan, Germany's #1 engine oil, is now available in Trinidad. Start your engines the best way. Get twice the mileage without twice the cost. Super high performance and extreme fuel efficiency. OEM quality trusted by the German auto industry. Approved for European and Japanese passenger cars, SUVs, and vans. Demand Fuchs Titan at an auto parts dealer near you. Call 358-6858 or 375-5420 to order today. Fuchs Titan Engine Oils, the only choice. Distributed by Caribbean Automotive Distributors.
Looking to start a business? Want to be the first to introduce your product in a new and innovative package? Then Gable X is the perfect partner. Gable X is Trinidad and the Caribbean's largest manufacturer of plastic PET bottles and containers. We carry over 100 different shapes and sizes, with the smallest being 125 milliliters and the largest 10 liters. Gable X has a bottle for your every need. Call us at 868-665-4110 or WhatsApp 290-2536.
Promasa quality you can't deny. Promasa, the only brand that you should buy.
Legacy Weekends presents its annual Cooler Cruise on Friday 25th November. Live performances, DJs, Tassa giveaways and more. Boarding at the Blackjack Marina in Chaguaramas at 7 p.m. and sailing at 8 p.m. Tickets are only $200. Get yours now.
'Tis the season for giving. Unwrap your wishes when you shop at SNS Facade Supermarket, where the specials and savings are better than ever. In November, unwrap your wishes for hassle-free 2023. 10 lucky customers will win free groceries all year long. Spend $1,000 and over to enter. Catch the season's lowest prices on holiday snacks. Delafil Belgian chocolate, only $14.95. Lexus chocolate, 200 grams assorted, only $19.95. Nestle Quality Street Assorted Chocolate, Swiss Miss Christmas Edition 4 packs, $24.95. Airco Marshmallows, $24.95. Campfire Marshmallows, $29.95. Quattro Cookies, $24.95. Danish Butter Cookies from $19.95. Rondelletti Cream Wafers, $54.95. Visit any of our 3 locations. Number 91 High Street, Rio Claro. Number 24 St. Anne's, Mayaro. And number 3, Guayari Main Road, Mayaro. SNS Facade Supermarket. Simply better shopping.
It's an explosion of low prices this Christmas in Bright Ideas Christmas sale with 25% off flowers and Christmas flowers, 25% off curtains and ornaments, 25% off Christmas balls and decorations, 25% off selected toys, plus a big 50% off chandeliers and lighting fixtures, all while stocks last. So shop early and save more this season in Bright Ideas. Located in Rio Claro, Princestown, Point Fortin, Gold City, Marabella, and Chaguanas. Bright Ideas, bringing happiness home.
Are you looking for the affordable dream house that you always wanted without the hassle? Then you need to contact
I.A.N Properties Limited.
They are the #1 real estate developers for the central area, and they can provide you with fully approved homes with financing from any financial institution, saving you time and even money. So call, WhatsApp, or visit their Facebook today and get one step closer to your home.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of you might get upset with the fire officer, and based on what we are hearing and based on the spent shells and whatnot, if you could get a little photo of that, and it's possible, right? And the scene where the fire officer lost her life and the Glock was found under her. It is alleged that persons ran. There was no firearm, but an ex-policeman, it is alleged, collected it. People going to hospital. There was no christening nowhere. You understand? Two persons went to hospital. This guy and another person. We need to operate a little fast, please. But I will tell you something. But you know, Ramsaroop, the family, I guess, this must be really hard for them, the fire officer family, because do you know, ladies and gentlemen, that on the 17th of September 1995, Ramsaroop's sister, right, the policewoman who died last night, her sister, Michelle Ramsaroop, who was also a firefighter, died in an accident while responding to an emergency medical report in a fire service ambulance. We don't have no images of her, but that was 1995. Yeah, that was 1995. Yeah. Also, remember yesterday I mentioned to you a shooting at Pamberry, Panyard, San Juan has left one man dead and 2 others injured on Tuesday. The deceased victim was identified as 40-year-old CPEP worker Stefan Garrick, also known as Turtle of 8th Street, Barataria, while the injured victims were identified as relatives Shane Clark, who was shot in his lower limb and back, and Mario Clark, who was shot in his back. Around 4:45 p.m., officers responded to a report of loud explosion near the Pambury Panyard, where they found Garrick lying motionless with gunshot injuries about the body. He died at the scene. Shane and Mario were taken to Mount Hope Hospital to seek medical attention, while Garrick was declared dead at the scene. All right, so these are just shots of the close to the scene. This is the closest they could have gotten. Pambury Panyard. This is Stephen Garrick. Right? He's the person known as Turtle of 8th Street, Barataria. That is him? Also, ladies and gentlemen, a family dispute between a father and son resulted in the father killing his son with a pellet gun. Remember I telling you about pellet gun? You know how long I tell you all about pellet gun? Pellet gun dangerous. Pellet gun dangerous. Some of you might ask, well, why we have to go through all this for a pellet gun if you could just go into a sports shop and buy it? No. Pellet gun, what a family dispute between father and son resulted in the father killing his son with a pellet gun at their Ruka home on Friday. According to the report, Nicholas Sylvester of Lopino Road, Uruka, died at his hospital Saturday, November, after he was shot during a dispute with his father the day before at their home. Yeah, sad. Sad. We don't know the circumstances, but a pellet gun was involved. So all of a sudden, they say, boy, that was tell us haunting thing and all kind of thing, going out in forests and people mistaking you for deer in the night and all kind of thing, and booty and all kind of thing, and watching through goggles and all kind of fancy lights and thing, and say, watch me, look at deer, pow, pow, and this time somebody passing or something, and me and hunting, not me. Gun just go off. Gun just go off. I'm afraid of hunting thing, boy. You're crazy. Also, 4 men were shot and wounded during a shooting incident in a car wash near Dabadi Arima Community Center on Tuesday night. The victims have been identified as 28-year-old Darian I.A.N. of Boys Lane, Dabadi, shot in the left chin. He was shot in the left chin near Darian I.A.N. of Boys Lane, Dabadi. 36-year-old Adele Williams of Boys Lane, Dabadi, shot in the left and right leg. You see, we have to put these watermarks on these on these photos because, boy, we're getting some of these studios and some of the media houses and them just waiting for the show every day 6 o'clock. They're waiting. At 5:45, they're waiting. So I mean, we go through, our staff go through. So then people send us photographs, family, and by the time you post it, it's on the newspaper, and that's why we have to do it like this now. 36-year-old Adele Williams of Boys Lane, also 37-year-old Kendall Ryan of Eastern Main Road, Dabadi, shot in the right chin. 31-year-old Eroy Gibbs of Eastern Main Road, Dabadi, shot to the chest, leg, and stomach. According to police, around 8:50 on Tuesday, the 15th of November, all 4 victims were lying at Dabadi Community Car Wash, located on Eastern Main Road, Dabadi, when a black. Did I get a shot at this car wash? Why? According to police, around 8:50 p.m. on Tuesday, 15 November, all 4 victims were lying at Dabadi Community Car Wash, located at Eastern Main Road, Dabadi, when a black Hyundai Tucson pulled into the truck located on the northern side of the roadway, and 2 men exited armed with firearms. The suspect fired a volley of shots at several persons, hitting 4 of them as they ran into different directions. The victims were taken to hospital for treatment by police. The scene was processed by officers of the Northern Division crime scene, and the officer recovered 1 copper jacket, 9 7.62 spent shells, 34 9mm spent shells, and 20 of which contained the markings of Trinidad and Tobago Regiment. Way boy, unbelievable, yeah? Spent shells, all these spent shells. Majority of the spent shells are the marking. That is the Trinidad Tobago TTR. Trinidad Tobago Regiment, yeah? Just imagine that. And that is not the first time how them came into possession with that, how the shooters came into possession with that to shoot these 4 boys. They didn't go in the army barracks and pick it up. It's some soldiers bring it out. You see racketing all about. I'm going to be selling it for $40 and for 1. Yeah, that big money. That big money. I'm just letting you know. Also, an Aruka man was shot and wounded by 2 men while walking along the roadway. He walking along the roadway and he got shot by 2 men. That come like the man who changed his tire on the highway, what day it was. He changing that tire and he gunman, normal. This guy here, Brent Huggins of Maniram Road, Drive Rivers, Aruka, was walking along Marcus Road, Aruka, when a car drove past him and slowed down. As the vehicle made a U-turn, the victim became suspicious, which caused him to walk faster. However, the car caught up with him, and 2 men exited the vehicle and opened fire on him. They opened fire on the man. Huggins reportedly jumped into a nearby drain. As the suspect fled the scene, he was taken to Arima District Hospital by EHS personnel and treated for gunshot injuries to the upper thigh and shoulder. Before I take that break, ladies and gentlemen, when I come back, I'll tell you about a 16-year-old teenager was among 2 persons shot and wounded in Tunapuna last night. Yeah, a 16-year-old teenager was shot and wounded. So again, wait. You won't believe who we have with us. Well, our new advertiser, we have a good few advertisers, but I tell you, people stepping up the game, and they're booking months and months ahead. They're booking months and months ahead because they realize. And that is why I tell people, I tell my staff, the advertising department, don't nobody, Smart people advertise on Crime Watch. And it's not a matter, it's just a 1-hour show. It's a 1-hour show everybody's watching. Just remember that. Avidan Properties is here to provide you with a brand new home, modern home with affordable prices. Their house carries a lot of amenities. They have porcelain tiles, teak cupboards, granite countertops, fully air-conditioned, hot and cold, carport with remote garage door, fully fenced with all this. Well, the only thing Avidan are giving people is a woman to live with you when you buy this house. Because all this you're getting, located at Kunupia. For viewing or information, please call. They have a WhatsApp number 466-1012 or email avidanproperties@hotmail.com. Also, International Tiles and Carpet. Great sale. There are 3 locations: San Juan, Charleville, and San Fernando. Radica Trading, all upholstery need. Go get it. I was telling somebody today, they were looking for leather upholstery, and they got it at Radica Trading. Also, Wings of Care for the elderly. Also, Passadi Food King, saving all month long at Passadi Food King. Lots of special discounts in stores at Passadi Food King. We are committed to caring for you like family. They're located at Manzanilla Road, Mayo Road, Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro, New Grand Junction, Marabella, opposite the market. 2 stores in Point and 2 stores in Princestown. And Fab Indian Expo, remember, book your stall, your tent. Well, book your place at the flea market in Mid-Center Mall and Fab Indian Expo right opposite my studio. Let's take a fast break.
The parang now start at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited. Trendy area rugs and mats as low as $175. SPC water-resistant planks, $19 per square foot. Quartz prefab counters, $2,195 per slab. PVC faced gypsum ceiling tiles, $20 per piece. Cushion padded vinyl flooring, $65 per square yard. Granite prefab counters, $1,795 per slab. Commercial roll carpet, $48 per square yard. Ceramic 18 by 18 floor tiles as low as $18.95. Visit them today. 3 locations: San Juan, Charleville, and San Fernando, and now open on Sundays. It's a Christmas sales extravaganza now on at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited.
Now this is Radica Trading, you understand? And them have everything to cover anything. Radica Trading have the best fabric designs for your upholstery needs, yeah? So furniture, car, boat, tent, even material for school bags.
This will look really nice on my couch, boy.
They even making pillow too.
Sprang.
Oui?
Oh shucks, I forget my money.
Serious?
They could pay for it for me.
Me and my big mouth boy, I wonder if Radica get thing to cover mouth yet.
Radica Trading, 4 locations nationwide.
Are you looking for the affordable dream house that you always wanted without the hassle? Then you need to contact
I.A.N Properties Limited.
They are the #1 real estate developers for the central area. And they can provide you with fully approved homes with financing from any financial institution, saving you time and even money. So call, WhatsApp, or visit their Facebook today and get one step closer to your home.
Taking care of your elderly loved one while maintaining life's demands can be a lot. We at Wings of Care are here for you. We offer shared and private rooms, 24/7 patient care, and endless support. Conveniently located in Longdonville. Call Wings of Care today.
With the brand new Passage One card, earning points is as easy as shopping at any Passage Food King supermarket, Bright Ideas and Crave. And let me show you how easy it is to redeem points. You can redeem your points when you shop for new curtains, household items, decor, flowers, and seasonal items at Bright Ideas. You can enjoy discounts at our loyalty partners. Mayo Family Medicine Pharmacy with 10% off every $100 spent. Ocumed Health, Safety and Wellness for discounts up to 10% on your doctor's visit. 11th Avenue Doctor's Office for 10% off your first visit. Dr. Rampol's Family Practice for 10% off your visit. Plus, Guardian Life of the Caribbean for 5% off for new customers.
Oh boy, why is this happening?
What happened?
The Fab India Expo is closing on Monday, the 20th of November.
We have so many events to attend and I didn't even get my clothes as yet.
I hear their shipment got delayed, but it just arrived. They have the latest variety which they'd like to sell before they leave. That means huge discounts.
Listen, we still have a few more days. From now on, I will go every day to have lunch and dinner.
Let's tell all our friends so everyone can enjoy the final days of the Fab India Expo.
Fab India Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station. location Chaguanas, definitely closing on Monday 28 November.
Fun and shopping both at the Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market starting the 2nd of December. All the entertainment. Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market starting on the 2nd of December, opening daily from 10 a.m.
Well, boy, I have to say it. Watch me. SNS Prasad. Oh, good. I have to say SNS Prasad. Well, they said they're going to pay for me to scream. So I scream out SNS Prasad. The supermarket. You know, hey, let me give you a joke. Hey, I'll make you laugh, you know, I'll make you laugh. You heard that Donald Trump also, the former president, he's gonna fight for in 2024. It's 2025. Yeah, he's going up here as a candidate, yeah. He made the announcement last night. If anybody, if that is real news, yeah, that is real news. You see, there's some other problem, you know. They just don't know what's going on outside there, you know. I didn't tell you that the people in Haiti, we have any clip with the Dominican Republic realized, the president realized there, that here what's going on. Here what's going on. Because they border with Haiti, a lot of Haitians come in and they're facing real crime in Dominica. Which part? Right by the birthday hat. Right. Let me give you a joke. The Dominican Republic is stepping up the portion, deportations. If you can get any images of the Dominican Republic and whatnot, because I am not a Dominican Republic. We need to shoot. Yeah. So what they're doing right now is that they realize, and a similar problem we get in Trinidad with these Venezuelans and everybody coming here, and there's a lot of problems, crime and whatnot. And Dominica is taking that stand and saying, because they can't tell the Haitians, we can't do no more, is creating a police unit focused on foreigners, fueling tension between the two Caribbean nations whose relations have for decades been marred with migration disputes. Dominican president last week issued a decree calling for step-up migrating protocol enforcement and creation of police unit to investigate foreigners living illegal and land but those who occupy land. Crisis in Haiti have noticed this plan to run, well, okay, so blah, blah, blah. So that's why to know what is going on in the Dominican Republic. You see? You see, that's what's going on, because they can't take it no more. They realize it's a strain. And Dominican Republic, remember, when you go Dominican Republic, if you're really into girls and to vice thing now, boy, I went down that place. And you see when you walk in Chaguanas, how you see stores on either side? You know. It's all kind of thing back, girls, strip thing, girls, thing like, you know, you want to know what's going on, you know? I'm telling you. I remember going there in Dominican Republic. I couldn't believe it because we just came back from Haiti and we stopped there. And because they depend on that kind of tourism kind of thing. But the Haitians coming now and a lot of tourists balling. And I tell the countries out there not taking, everybody's seeking for themselves now. It's like the Dominican president, Dominican Republic, the Dominican Republic president saying here what's going on. We have to, is we first. It had to be we first now. But down here it's different. Down here it's different. I hear about a shooting in front of Caps Bar. A shooting in front of Caps Bar right in Europe. If you have a little image, you have any images or anything? Right, a shooting in front of Caps Bar. A woman was shot. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a woman was shot. Okay. Also, a 16-year-old teenager was among two persons shot and wounded in Tunapuna. On the night of Tuesday, the 15th of November, the victim, a 36-year-old Nikhil Rifa and 28-year-old Shakil Daniel, both of St. Vincent Street, Tunapuna. Around 8:30 p.m., both victims were walking along Water Lane. You realize people who walk in just getting through there. So when a black Nissan Tida hatchback approached, the suspect opened fire on Rifa and Daniel, who ran a separate direction. Both victims were taken to Mount Hope Hospital. Responding officers and police said Daniel refused them for medical treatment and left the hospital. Rifa was shot in the shoulder and leg, while Daniel sustained flesh wounds. So Daniel busted from the hospital. He couldn't care less. He said, I want a treatment. Where are you running from? My grandmother always say, sometimes, you know what I was saying? The wicked run when nobody pursue them, you know. What is that? When? That was a bacchanal. Like last time I make a statement like that. The wicked run when the wicked flee when no man pursue them. Nobody on you, but you're hiding. Where you hiding for? So then you actually told me what happened here now. You have a warrant? Where you hiding so for? As a pity come out, you're going so. They say the wicked flee when no man pursue them. That's what the Bible say. Yeah. A hunter was shot. You see what I tell you? Hunter shot in the face while in the forest in Guagayari. And they want to go hunting? Go hunting. The victim has been identified as 26-year-old Daniel Faria of Faria Circular Road, Guagayari Village, Mayo. He was in the forest with 6-year-old Anthony Acosta. Around 5:30 while in the forest, a loud explosion was heard. Faria was discovered later. He was shot. Police said that Acosta made several attempts to extract Faria out of the forest, but he just couldn't do it. The police were informed and a group of villagers went to the forest and found Faria. People, man, get shot in the face. Man, right now, I not just tell you that, and I just tell you. This thing with the shooting thing and pellet gun and all kind of thing. Huh? Look, they're treating the man out right there. Watch it. They're treating the man out there. See, I tell you, watch man. Forest thing and people hunting and thing, he got shot in the face. Why? Because they might be mistaken for a deer or some kind of thing or some kind. Yeah? I'm not going in no forest. As I tell my good partner Clark, Dr. Joseph Clark, put him a nice picture of him, I'm a real partner. If we get a little piece of wild meat, and hunting season open right now, right? Right. A little lap, a little tattoo, I like my little wild meat and thing, and you know. Yeah, like them kind of bacchanal thing. You know, but I'm not going in no forest and I'm not eating. And you have to be real careful this Christmas. Bringing wild meat from Venezuela, yeah? Because sometimes these things get killed long time from night before and thing, and then they're coming down in that boat is hours. And even if that thing fresh, if that all kind of thing, they have to be real cautious. Wild meat lovers, be cautious. That people, I nearly get roping in that, you know. And I want to believe I get it from Venezuela. Yeah, something wasn't right. And I tell them, I say, I smell a rat a long time. That Venezuela, I die Venezuela meat. What's that? Yeah. So you see how the hunter gets shoot? Watch it, the hunter gets shoot. That is no difference. Remember, I'm not telling anybody, man, the father who killed his son. Yeah, dispute between father and son, resulted the father killing his son with a pellet gun. In his home in, which part? Lopino Road. That's sad. Gone again. Pellet gun thing. Father in custody. They report that also there are reports that a prison officer escaped harm and possible death during a shooting incident last night within the Siparia police district. I hear somebody went to kill a prison officer in Siparia. I don't want to tell you about that. Also, when I come back, I will tell you about a 32-year-old taxi driver of Mausika who was kidnapped and robbed at Becker's Lane in Rima on Wednesday by two men who were posing as passengers. You see, people going out the night to work, make their little living and thing. I feel so sorry for the boy from TCR where the machine crashed him, huh? The little fella there. He's been identified as Garvin Ramoutar. Yeah, boy, I just hope Garvin family get a good lawyer. Don't beat up. I ain't putting things in here, but nobody care about the small man, you know. The small man, you see the small man? Nobody here care. Could you get Kezi on the phone for me, please? Want to say a special hello to Racetrack, having a blowout sale, also Screwtech. Has everything from bolt, nuts, screws to washers, anchors, stainless steels, screw A325, A490, bolts and nuts, roofing screws, J-bolt, drill bits, cable ties, rivets, and so and much more. At Screwtech, yeah. And remember, listen, man, know the kind of screw you're getting, yeah, when you're doing your building. Don't think otherwise. Relax. Don't be screwed. Make sure it's an STL screw you're getting from Screwtech. Because you're getting all kind of screw called STL brand. Don't think evil and think in your mind, thinking all kind of nasty thing. Relax yourself. Total Tools and One-Stop Station Retail Outlet. They have all the pressure washers, cordless drills and whatnot. That is right opposite Screwtech. Okay? Also, SNS Passad Supermarket is season for giving. Unwrap your wish when you shop at SNS Passad. supermarket this Christmas where the special and savings are better than ever. Catch this season lowest prices on food items. In November, straight down unwrap your wish for a hassle-free 2023. 10 lucky customers will win free grocery all year long. What? You can get groceries for the whole year? That bad? Spend 1,000 and over to enter. And plus you can get 300,000 too when you spend 1 year. And plus you get grocery for 1 year. That bad? Not bad at all. Also, Flame Barbecue Grill. They had extra food compound in O'Mara Road. Then Flame Port of Spain, that's Marval Road. And Flame Sangre Grande, that's an extra plaza in Sangre Grande. Also, gate automation, great gates, garage doors and whatnot, they're durable. Also, Adam Optical in San Fernando, Chagonas, Rio Claro. At Adams Optical, we care for your eyes. Also, CTS College. Well, remember, you want to do your degree, you want to do a master's, sign up. They have programs for children, your kids who, on weekends, you want them to step up the game and stop this gaming and maybe do an online course with CTS. Yeah, they can do that at CTS College and they are highly recognized. Sheikh Lisha, and also at Sheikh Lisha, Southern Main Road, Warrenville. High quality soft wheat all-purpose flour, vitamin rich and ideal for soft, rich bread, pastries, doubles and much, much more. And this special flour is located at Extra Food also. And Tire Clinic has a truck department. Let's take a fast break.
Santana boy, you can pick me up?
Yeah, where you?
By Racetrack Wheels. Boy, I went inside and I lose my mind. It's the best in brand name rims and high performance tires for so. They have special, so I make my name. Ha ha ha!
Panarine, you don't have a car?
Patsy gon' kill me.
Racetrack Wheels. Number 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca. Number 64 Southern Main Road, Chase Village. And number 82 Bethany Road, Tobago.
Are you tired of looking for screws and bolts and not finding them? Look no further. Screw Tech Limited, located at number 792 Papari Road, Lower Barrackpore, has everything you need. From bolts, nuts and screws to washers, anchors and stainless steel products. Open Monday to Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us now at 327-BOLT or 654-5205 or find us on Facebook at Screw Tech Limited. Visit our website at www.screwtechlimited.com. If it's not an STL brand, it's not a screw. All your Total Tools products are now available at One Stop. Total Tools One Stop Tool Station is an authorized distributor and the only registered store in TNT in the entire Caribbean. Get the best prices on pressure washers, drills, water pumps, and so much more at our fully air-conditioned store. Find us at number 797 to 799 Papari Road, Lower Barrackpore. Open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. or contact us at 3672 or 654-5996.
For giving. Unwrap your wish when you shop at S&S Passat Supermarket in November. Unwrap your wish for a hassle-free 2023. 10 lucky customers will win free groceries all year long. Spend $1,000 and over to enter. Catch the season's lowest prices. Classic Cola 270 milliliters, 6 for $9.95. Cold 2 liter, 3 for $19.95. Hungry Jack Pancake Mix, 7 ounce assorted, 2 for $24.95. Pigtail, only $19.95 per pound. Cow Heel, 2 pounds for $19.95. Swiss Mac and Cheese, 4 for $19.95. Mabel's Tomato Ketchup Flat Pack, 3 for $19.95. Onion 2-pound pack, 3 for $19.95. S&S Sultanas, 200 grams, 3 for $19.95. Daggers Pink Moscato Wine, 3 for $94.95. Visit any of our 3 locations. 91 High Street, Rio Claro, 24 St. Anne's, Mayaro, and 3 Guayaguayari Main Road, Mayaro. S&S Passat Supermarket. Simply better shopping.
Promasa quality you can't deny. Promasa, the only brand that you should buy.
Say hello to Flame Barbecue and Grill everyday meal deals. Popcorn chicken or chicken tenders, $25. Beef burger or 2-piece fried chicken, $29. Quarter barbecue chicken or barbecue lamb, just $35. All this and more only at Flame Barbecue and Grill.
Gate Automation Company Limited for all your gate and motor needs. Our garage doors are durable, reliable and low maintenance with a triple panel layer design. Suppliers of the Italian manufactured slide gate motors, ideal for residential gates. Call 290-2311 or check our social media for more.
For something as uniquely crafted as your eyes, you should have lenses made with the most care and precision. At Adams Optical, our mission is to deliver optimal eye care. Our 3 branches are conveniently located in Rio Claro, San Fernando, and Chagones. Come in today for a free comprehensive eye exam. We have full single vision or bifocal glasses from just $5.95. Adams Optical, we care for your eyes.
Adams Optical.
Kickstart your career in IT with the BSc Information Technology from the University of Bedfordshire, delivered at CTS College. The BSc Information Technology equips students for the latest jobs in the IT field. Benefit from online learning environment, dedicated program manager, WhatsApp groups with students and lecturers, shared drive with lecture notes, recordings, assignments, and more. Tutorial support for assignments. Email CTS College on study@ctscollege.com.
Chiclesia Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Chiclesia Limited, 665-3336.
Now opened at our Montrose Chagones branch, Tire Clinic's truck tire department with a faster tire changer, the largest service bay to facilitate all your heavy equipment needs. We carry tires for cars, motorcycles, or get your alignment done all at one spot. Call or visit us today.
Hey, you know, I just want to tell you about the Promasa yellow corn flour. Promasa yellow corn flour is your number 1 choice this Christmas. Promasa has been in Trinidad for over 40 years and is a naturally refined 100% yellow corn flour. Yellow corn flour with the same exceptional high quality. Enjoy the best tasting pastas with no other corn flour can give you. Distributed by multi-group of companies. All right, so remember Promasa yellow corn flour for all your pastels and whatnot this Christmas. So they're advertising with us. Also, ladies and gentlemen, wow. 32-year-old PA taxi driver out Mausaka was kidnapped and robbed at Becker's Lane, Arima on Wednesday. Around 9:30 a.m., the taxi driver was plying for hire in his silver Nissan Ring Road, St. Joseph. And that's 9:30 in the day, Arima, when he picked up 2 men who pretended to be passengers. Upon reaching Becker's Lane, the suspect announced a robbery and stole the victim's cell phone. He was taken to a secluded area at the back of Extra Foods on Mayo Road, where he was thrown out of the vehicle. The suspect took off in the man's vehicle, which was later found at Antigua Road in Wallerfee by officers of Laukita Crime Patrol with the assistance of its GPS. Thank God he had a GPS on the vehicle, that when they stole the vehicle, they were able to get it back. So what they do normally, if the thief steal a vehicle, right, they might find the packet in the bushes, because in the underworld, they use a term, in the car stealing world, they use a term as tow. They carry a vehicle to tow. So they drive the car. Okay, they take your car, gun, give me a car there, boy, give me a car, give me all the car, give me a jury, bring the police. And they take your car, they park it in the bush here, and they wait at 3 hours. And monitor, they wait at 5 hours, so they leave it to tow out. If they realize when 8 hours pass or 5 hours pass, nobody comes with, that car don't have a GPS, steady can't bust out. So that's why you see people not thinking, and have GPS companies who are making no money out here, you know. And they're all on social media, but that is you. You're endorsing nobody who do advertise with me. So if you want to make money about GPS company, you need to get on board. Okay? So thank God for the man GPS, he gave back his car. 36-year-old seafood, sorry, I said seafood. No, 36-year-old seafood, and I said seafood. He was shot in the right foot and left hand by a man known to him following an argument. That is opposite supermarket. That is opposite supermarket. The outside Food Basket supermarket along the Eastern Main Road, Mount Lambert. So they shot this guy here, but he's okay. Also 2 men, both of Hispanic descent. Okay, you see what I'm telling you? Two men, both of Hispanic descent, not Trinidadian, rob a man when he was leaving a roti shop at Warren Road, Bucal, Conopia. The man got to buy a little roti, they robbed the man. You see what I tell you? But let me tell you something. Yes, but then again, I'll show you this now, because I'm inclined to international news, and I watching what's going on in the Dominican Republic, where the president say, all I'm Asian have to go back. Look at the video right there, look at there. All right? Yeah, everybody going back. He are playing that, Dominican Republic are playing that, because remember, they border with Haiti, and they realize it's stress on them, it's stressing. It's stress, they can't take it, but only we taking it here. Like a man going to buy chicken roti and he get robbed. All right, so Caribbean Hair Transplant, a special good evening to you. Also Dibbles Auto Parts, Raquel Moda, and Liqua Construction. Remember Liqua Construction, please call these people. If whatever, they have bulldozers, they could do your concrete work, they could build your building and all too. Liqua Construction, call them now. Call Liqua Construction, or let's take a fast break. Morning. Well, I'm all ready, I'm all set. Yeah, I'm really excited, really excited.
Dan wants us to do a set from front to back. Right?
Drive in to Dibbles Auto Parts, specialize in automotive spare parts for all Japanese-made vehicles, Nissan, Toyota, Mitsubishi, and more. We stock engine, suspension, and body parts, headlights, tail lamps, and more. We also carry the latest models of roll-on, roll-off vehicles. Our team is ready to assist, so there's no worry. Call or WhatsApp. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or visit our 3 locations. Our prices and quality can't be beaten. Dibbles Auto Parts, we lead, others follow.
'Tis the season for giving. Unwrap your wishes when you shop at SNS Facade Supermarket, where the specials and savings are better than ever. In November, unwrap your wishes for hassle-free 2023. 10 lucky customers will win free groceries all year long. Spend $1,000 and over to enter. Catch the season's lowest prices on holiday snacks. Delafil Belgian chocolate, only $14.95. Lexus chocolate, 200 grams assorted, only $19.95. Nestle Quality Street Assorted Chocolate, Swiss Miss Christmas Edition 4 packs, $24.95. Fairco Marshmallows, $24.95. Campfire Marshmallows, $29.95. Quattro Cookies, $24.95. Danish Butter Cookies from $19.95. Rondelletti Cream Wafers, $54.95. Visit any of our 3 locations. Number 91 High Street, Rio Claro. Number 24 St. Anne's, Mayaro. And number 3, Guayari Main Road, Mayaro. SNS Facade Supermarket. Simply better shopping.
We are professionals in general construction, paving, asphalt services, and preparation of residential and commercial developments. At Liqua Construction Services Limited, our team of professionals has the knowledge, experience, and resources to make your projects run smoothly, on time, on budget. We supply red sand, gravel, oil sand, and more. Equipment rental available. 20-ton excavators, mini excavators, portacool, bulldozers, concrete pumps, and so much more. Contact us today for a free site visit and quote. First 5 orders will receive a gift voucher from Raquel Moda or a Robert Graham polo shirt.
Liqua Construction could do big buildings, they could rent with equipment, excavators, cranes, they have all kind of thing, you know. They can do your foundation, your concrete, the pouring of your concrete and whatnot. You get down to Liqua Construction, yeah. Yeah, so they have real experience. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it's so sad, yeah? Also, I didn't tell you that the Trinidad Tobago Revenue Authority, TTRA, has a new chairman, Mr. Nigel Edwards. Yeah, we wish him all the best. He's also the managing director of Unit Trust Corporation. Brilliant guy, very brilliant guy, very intelligent man. Nigel Edwards, so we wish him all the best. All right, so Mr. Kai Ruden is the deputy chairman of the TTRA. And Suzette Lee is also the PS in the Ministry of Finance. Raphael Mitchell, also Mr. Imran Ali, Mrs. Claire Gomez Miller, and Miss Wendy Patterson, and Miss Francisca Ambrose Grant. These are just the board comprises of, but the chairman is Nigel Edwards. And I did a lot of research on him. Very bright fellow. Yeah, he bright. So we wish him all the best. That's good enough. I always tell people, if you're educated and you think you can make things happen, and right, and you have your education. He's also for Unit Trust. He's the managing director for Unit Trust too, yeah. Yeah, I kind of like a full brain. So my daughter, Edwards boy, you're doing good. You're doing good. All right, let's go again. You saw this guy, this 19-year-old Elijah Fraser of Dundonald Road, Aruka, reported consumed a poisonous substance while on the video call with his girlfriend on Monday. Way, boy. That's sad, boy. Around 1:30, Fraser's mother stopped a patrolling police vehicle and asked for assistance to take him to hospital. Police officers took Elijah to the Arima district where he was pronounced dead. Way, boy. That's real sad, boy. Sometimes you can really love people, you know. He was on a video call with the girl. But see, even though he was, okay, even though they're saying he was on a video call with his girlfriend, that don't mean he drank the poison for the girlfriend, you know. You understand? Because, I mean, you don't know, and some people get emotional, you don't know, but it's just sad. It is just sad. I mean, I ain't going to throw the girl under the bus, I don't know the circumstances, but you don't know, some people get emotional, and, you know, at that age, 19 years, how much years do you have? If I was to go marry the people and then I meet when I had 19 years, all I'm hanging from a rafter, you know. Yeah, if I really think, if I really was supposed to marry some of them girls and I really went around 19 years and kill me dead, them is the hottest thing out. And you see them now, the stove like it out and it has no gas. That one of them had tight tongue. I say, you come to church today? You don't say it, I can't know she mother never watch it. Yeah, let me not say it. I even had 19 years. That just maybe about a few years ago, but I say, why you come to church today? Listen to this joke now. I say, why you come to church today? Well, the mother will be sleeping because she's sickly. Yeah, if only say that, I don't know. I say, why you come to church today? She say, my mother say, I can't come to church today. I studies. She say, my mother say, I can't come to church today. And kill me dead. Watch me, kill me dead. That is the hottest thing out. I tell you, I wanted to drink poison for she. My grandmother, this is serious talk. My grandmother dead and gone. My grandmother to call my mother and then I remember that day. And obviously back and all, everybody come down by my grandmother's house and thing. Because I say, if I can't get, you can really say it, yes? Say the girl name, if I can't get this one, boy, I tell you, it's really do stupidness, yes? So this is real sad, I tell you, ages bring reason, you know. And so then you see these people and say like, what? Nah. No, but it's not serious thing, like boy and girl thing, like stupid thing, no? Church thing, boy, girl thing and thing, but nothing. But I was always a good looking, kind of stunning, kind of, kind of. What? Is that a good thing, what? Hey, I forgot to tell you. It have a bacchanal. You not play with the 4 p.m. draw, the ball in the thing going so I not tight tongue, so I can't. And the number don't come up on the screen already. Where is that? That is ball. And the number even reach. The number even reached, but I want watch me. By die corruption. Imagine, you know the number is going things so and then the number say, you have 10, or you play for this, you play for that. The number still spinning. And the draw come up on the screen and play with today. And them then just come and tell me, oh, this one win the play, win lotto for 8 million and 10 million, but nobody are winning nothing. How that could be an error? They should shut down that. They should shut down. That is even worse. TTT make a statement. There is an error. What's the error? Would like to advise that November the machine error of the Trinidad and Tobago television affecting 4 p.m. playway draw number 22596. This was an error, does not affect the integrity. It affect the integrity? Boy, that was so which means to say it is not a live draw. It is not a live draw. It is a pre-recorded draw. Take it from television, the king of television. Take it from the king of television. I'm mashed up NLCB. I know they want to come and advertise, but I'm just telling you, you can still come because nobody are watching. If you really want to apologize and you really want their business sell. But you know, what I can understand, so many people, lotto operators out there, and you have so many people, so much of these other people doing bush playway, and have all kind of paying how much money for a ball or some kind of thing, and NLCB losing hundreds of millions of money because of this illegal playway, and nothing is being done. But you have these operators and them, these legitimate lotto operators paying taxes, paying this and paying that, and yet you have a man, Baba, he doing false, he are your own bush playway. People going there because they gain more money, and it have people putting up sign and all kind of thing. Ball 100 to 1 and all kind of thing. How much does playway play now? I don't know. How much you guys get? $26 to 1 and some ball, and the ball this and the ball that, and the horse. Watch me a long time. I had a partner of mine, and I in town, working in town. I have a little money. He telling me, let me go and watch horses. I say, horses? Well, I gone. Remember, I green. I from Shagona. Me already know horse thing. The problem with the mark boss is not a live draw. It's a pre-recorded draw, because how come the ball spinning? I always know that, you know. Let me tell you something. I always know that. I always think that them people can't be on that time, that exact time. That could never be possible. At that exact time, them could pre-record that. But the mark boss, that's supposed to shut down. People supposed to lose the work for that. I'm telling you. Apologize. So which means to say when a market coming, them know what they're coming. Them know what they're coming when a market taking long to come. Huh? So let me tell you what's going on now. How the racket, how there is a racket. The people who there witnessing the draw, let me say 12 play. But the world outside there don't know 12 play. I could go and put all my money on 12, boy. I could put 20,000 on 12. I could put that 20,000 on 12. I could put that 30,000 on 12. Tomorrow I want to run with this, yeah? You all write down this, yeah? We want to run back with this. I write that down. I want to run back with this. And certain numbers are calling because you know people putting money on it. You telling me that is bacchanal, boy? You know. We do the video. They take it on. Those who have different networks should go back and get it. You telling me you playing a mark, and while you think the ball coming up, so it's spinning in the plastic thing, so, and for the man to say 12, you know, long time I remember my grandmother never said play lottery. No, my grandmother never play lottery. She never believed in that. She always say if she had to get money, she go get it. But long time, Saturday night, before it had a show with this man boy, and he had a little monkey and thing. And he said, drive a truck. Huh? What? Not Curious George, man. I forget his name, boy. And he had a big truck and he had a little monkey with him and thing. I remember a long time it had like, Dear John, by the time you read this letter, I'll be gone. You know, Dear John? It had a show like that. What was that name of that show, boy? But never forget, Lottery was on a Saturday, and this lady come in and that was the most boring thing to watch because, and everybody so, and people come and they see, well, everybody making TV and this thing spinning, and there's 4 things spinning, so in that thing, and one comes so, one comes so, one comes so, and they can't talk, you know, because you want to watch the shopping, so, Mommy, you win? Nothing, she got 3 tickets. It have a power outage, parts of Penal Day, down south power outage. But remember the outage or no outage, if you had the phone, you could watch it. If you have data on your phone, you can watch it. If you have data on your phone, open up your lines. I call a good evening, you're live in the crime watch. I have 4 minutes again. We're trying to call our correspondent, our camera person. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a little experience in the cameras and you're looking for a little job on the side, send us a resume send us a resume. These are the this is the email address. All right, we're looking for some camera crews and for researchers also. Looking for another researcher. Right now we're giving out a VSEP. Anybody want to take the package? Yeah, just knowing you. Huh. Fireborn US. You taking it? Well, you have no money to get. We're going to take it for free. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Remember, advertisers, again, we have Promasa, we have Avidan, all these great advertisers. You're going to see their advertising. You're going to see their ads, not only on my show, you're going to see it placed on different parts of my show and whatnot. And we want to say a special hello to them. And I'm out of time now. And I tried my best to put everything together for you. We had a great evening. We had some fun. We had some laughter. But I feel really sorry for the guy that committed suicide. I really feel sorry. It's so sad. It's so sad. Condolences to his family and his friends and whatnot. So sad. We don't know the circumstances. I don't know the circumstances, but they can really get frustrated, boy. Sometimes people go through things and, sometimes, let me tell you something. There's a saying, the old people have a saying, all skin teeth is not green enough. You know that? All skin teeth is not green enough. Sometimes people smiling, but you don't know inside what they're going through, Sometimes people laughing, everything good. Oh, you're going great. I'm fine. And how are you? Good. But you don't know the pain and the depression they're facing inside. So get some counseling, talk to somebody, talk to your imam, talk to your pundit, talk to somebody, talk to your priest, talk to somebody. And sometimes you talk to people, them just want to know your business. You have people like that out here, they just want to know your business. They'll come and they go, it's like you ask them for some money borrow, and they say, well, come now, let me talk, let me see what I can do. And after you don't tell them everything, well, so and so, and I'm going through this, and the bank did this, and they went, wow, well, boy, after all that, hear them. If I really have money, how do I help you? Sometimes just have people want to know your business. Well, the hell was with them. Don't tell nobody. Tell God, He'll help you. All right, God will help you. God is your last resort, and He would not disappoint you. Sometimes prayer changes things. All right, so enjoy your night. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Good night.